Hi, this is Melanie from Screen Time with Mel, and right now we are going to talk about Big Sky Season 3, Episode 2. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi everybody, thanks so much for joining me here today. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as the last one that you watched. And if you do, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We appreciate it. And if you're brand new, thank you so much for checking out one of my videos. I really appreciate you. If you find that you enjoy this video, then don't forget to hit that thumbs up as well. And if you like all things television, even a few movies here and there, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell so that you're reminded each time I come out with a brand new video. Alright, now let's get on with the episode. Okay, so Season 3, Episode 2, the title of it is The Woods Are Lovely, Dark, and Deep. Alright, so we start where we ended. We start with Mama finding her creepy son in the woods and basically telling him, hey, what you doing here? You belong up at your house, and that's where things work, and you don't belong here. Really don't know much more than that. He did, although, you know what, after she tells him that and gets on to him for being there, she brings him to the hiker. So right. So after that intro and her getting on to him about being there, he brings her to the hiker. He's dragged this hiker that has fallen off a Dead Man's Drop, I think it's called, fallen all the way to close to the camp, and he is having a problem breathing and just in tons of pain, and says, I didn't know what to do with him, Mom. Here he is. And she says, okay, I'll take care of it, and sits down with them and says, oh, there's people worried about you. And anyway, she starts to get creepy. Yeah, Reba gets creepy. What's her name? Sunny, by the way. I remember that now. But yeah, Reba gets creepy. That bothered me a little bit. Yeah, so there's more going on there. I don't know if Creepy Boy is the bad guy or Creepy Mama's the bad guy, but somebody in playing with a full deck of cards, maybe neither one of them do, but one of them's a killer. So we get to the sheriff's station. So we got Hoyt, we've got Beau, Jenny and Beau, and I always forget the guy who's always in uniform, what his name is. Anyway. So we got the three of them, and they are trying out sandwiches from the one chick who used to work for the cartel. She now owns a business with the one kind of weird guy that worked for the cartel that used to do their killing. And he's testing a sandwich. Anyway, she's going off about how this woman is used to work for the cartel. We shouldn't be eating their sandwiches, shouldn't be doing business with them, etc., etc., etc. And meanwhile, while she's going off, that exact woman walks in behind her and says, hey, well, I need you to come get a squatter out of my house. So they go up to this house to get the squatter, and they get him there, and he's been getting utilities there. So of course now he's got squatter's rights, and there's that whole thing. But while they're there, they stumble upon a bag full of cash and a gun and IDs with different names on them. So now they're putting his butt in jail. Alright, so there's that. Now we go over back to the ranch. I think we go back to the ranch. Actually, they go back up to the trail. Because Cassie gets a tip that a hiker was last seen by Dead Man's Drop. So her and Beau go up to the trail and find a water bottle. So they bag that, and then they go down to the campsite, Sunny's, because it's close by. And of course, Beau wants to check in on his daughter. So they go down there, check in on that, and really it's just the back and forth with that, and him seeing his daughter, and the back and forth with the stepfather and stuff like that. And then we go flash over to the couple that's been arguing the whole time. So they're still arguing. They're going out for a hike, arguing. Well, all of a sudden their arguing starts to hit certain points, and you're like, what? Say, we just need to lay low and then go back and get the cash. Wait, what? What are they talking about now? Who the heck are they? What? Okay, so break away from that. Oh, break away from that, and then what do we go back to? I think we go back to where the guy that they put in prison with all the different IDs, trying to figure out who the heck he is, and they let a drunk into the prison cell with him. That drunk wasn't really a drunk. He had a hypodermic needle and was about to drug the guy that they put in the prison with him. Well, come to find out, he works for a company. They found this out because they found the assassin, found his prints in the system, and was able to trace him to a company, and found out the identity of this other guy through this company. So basically, come to find out, he's a whistleblower. So he's trying to blow the whistle on this company. The company's trying to kill him. They call in the U.S. Marshals to get him under protective custody. Well, the U.S. Marshal comes, takes him, says, no, you don't need to come with me. Only one U.S. Marshal. And says, no, you don't need to come with me. I'm fine. But they promised this guy he would be safe, so they go ahead and follow this U.S. Marshal anyway. They follow the U.S. Marshal straight to the house where this guy was squatting at, and she's trying to kill him or get his secret weapon and information. They end up beating the crap out of her and taking care of her. They found his secret weapon, which was another woman who had gone missing from the company. They were going to corroborate each other's testimonies and put the company away for good. They got that all squared away with the real U.S. Marshals, the ones that weren't going to kill him, and get him into protective custody. So that's all settled with. So that is the event of the week. So the overarching stuff going on. We go back to the camp, and they go out and do a search for these two missing couple. Everybody's searching for them. Of course, Mama's trying to cover trails because she's worried that something's going on with her creepy son. So creepy mom's like keeping an eye out for creepy son. But the daughter of the sheriff, Beau, is like, no, we need to help these people. Why don't we spread out? And so they do end up spread out, and then we get towards almost to the end of it. We get to the end of this particular scene, and Beau's daughter goes and finds the male half of this couple, and he's got blood all over his knees. She follows a trail. She finds some blood, and she follows this trail of blood to the river. He's down in the river washing himself off. He's got blood all on his knees. He's got a gash in his head, and he's looking at her all menacingly. She's recording it, by the way, for her podcast and her summer project. And then that's where it ends, him looking at her menacingly with this gash in his head. Then it cuts over to Cassie. She's moved into the house that she wanted to buy. Of course, she did end up getting it. So she's moved into that house, and Hoyt and Jenny and Beau have come to wish her well. And this part I love. I love. I love it when they do stuff like this. So Beau comes up, gives her some bread so that she'll always have food, and then gives her a thing of salt. You know, a little container of salt. Not like a salt shaker, but a container where you can pour it out. Salt. And she's looking at it like, okay, salt. And she goes, oh, for the demons. And he's like, yep. So there's a little love on Supernatural, I think. So loving that quite a bit. And then of course Jenny gives her a thing of rum, because she's Jenny, and that's what Jenny does. And then the episode ends. So I have been enjoying this season a lot. I like the dynamic with Beau. Of course, you know, I love me some Jensen Ackles, and he is always easy on the eyes, right? So I've been enjoying that dynamic, and I don't know if there's this thing with maybe him and Cassie, Or maybe Cassie's got a thing with the handler, one of the handlers over at the ranch, the camping grounds, because they keep on giving each other the eye. And I don't know, but I'm anxious to find out what's next. So until episode 3. All right, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Do you like where it's headed? I'm loving this kind of, I don't know if there's a connection with these people dying in the woods, who the real bad guy is, and if there's a connection, I don't know, but there's all these little pieces. Oh, and I forgot to tell you about the part, oh my gosh, where the stepfather went and was doing a search in the couple's camp's their tent and found the gun, by the way, in her purse, which honestly, not really, nothing to be alarmed about as far as I'm concerned, but was snooping around in their tent and was trying to hide it when his daughter, when the Winpo's daughter, when the sheriff's daughter came in, his stepdaughter. So gotta wonder if that's about something a little bit more significant. Anyway, I enjoyed this episode. What did you guys think? Let me know down below. I'd love to hear from you. And what are you thinking of this this season so far? I know we're only a couple episodes in, but let me know what you think of this season so far. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you like all things TV, right now I'm covering The Handmaid's Tale, Interview with a Vampire, The Serpent Queen, and Big Sky. I think those are the 4 I'm covering right now. I am going to be covering Willow when it starts coming out. I am getting a little bit behind. I'm trying to play a little catch up on that, but that's because my voice, I have to give it a rest sometimes, so forgive me for that. But those are the things I'm trying to cover. Please feel free. I've got links to the playlist down below. You're welcome to check it out. And I will see you next time. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys have an amazing day. Bye-bye.